We've got new Pokemon coming to Pokemon Go during A Paldean Adventure event. In this video, I'm going to go through all the info for the event and I'm going to go through some of my thoughts and tips. A Paldean Adventure starts on September 5th at 10 AM and ends on September 10th at 10 AM. For the bonuses for the event, some Pokestops will be turning gold even without the use of a Golden Lure module. And you'll get 4 times catch XP and Stardust. Wild encounters for the event will be Hoppip, Houndour, Buizel, Fletchling, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly and Lechonk. Lechonk can be shiny on release and Hoppip, Houndour, Buizel and Fletchling will have increased shiny rates. In 7km eggs and in field research will be Fuecoco, Quaxly, Sprigatito and Lechonk. In 1-star raids will be Unknown, A, D, E, L and P. In 3-star raids will be Machamp, Camerupt, Metagross and Turtonator. And in 5-star raids will be Kartana or Celesteela depending on which hemisphere you're in. And in Mega raids will be Mega Manectric. There'll be a free Lechonk themed timed research available and the Adventures Abound season special research will become available to claim from September 5th at 10 AM until December 1st at 9:59 AM. This special research will be free and it will have branching paths where you'll be able to adventure together with your partner Pokemon. There'll be a collection challenge and there'll be new avatar items to celebrate the release of the Teal Mask DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Here are my thoughts and tips. Gold Pokestops will be appearing randomly without using a Golden Lure, so it is a good time for you to get Gimmighoul coins to evolve Gimmighoul into Gholdengo. If you don't know how to get Gimmighoul, you can send a postcard from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and you will then receive a coin bag in Pokemon Go which you can use in a similar way to the Meltan mystery box, which works like an incense but you'll be able to catch only Gimmighoul for a set period of time. To evolve into Gholdengo you need 999 Gimmighoul coins, so this event will be a good opportunity to rack up some of those coins by spinning the golden Pokestops. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch you could trade for a Gimmighoul or you could borrow a Switch from somebody to get the coin bag. Or you could coordinate with somebody that has a Golden Lure module because they could put a Golden Lure module down for you and there is a chance that Gimmighoul will spawn at that golden Pokestop. Gholdengo is also not a bad Pokemon in Pokemon Go, being a top 10 ghost type raid attacker and it is ranked 70 in the Master League. There is a big opportunity to get a lot of XP during this event. To make the most out of the 4 times catch XP you can use Lucky Eggs which will double that catch XP to 8 times catch XP. Excellent Throws will be your best friend during this event because they normally give a bonus 1k XP per catch and this will be a bonus of 8k XP per catch with a Lucky Egg and that's without any of the other catch bonuses or the regular catch XP added to it. So it's definitely worth trying to focus Excellent Throws during this event if you want a lot of XP. It's worth Mega Evolving Pokemon of the type you are likely to be catching because you get bonus XP per catch if the Mega Evolved Pokemon is high or max level. And if you are out catching Pokemon with a Lucky Egg active, it is a good time to open gifts to try and increase friendship level because increasing friendship this season will give 1.5 times XP. Here are the amounts of XP that you'll get from increasing friendship levels this season. So Good Friend is normally 3k XP and with the season bonus it'll be 4.5k XP and it'll be 9k with a Lucky Egg on top of that. Leveling up to Great Friend normally gives 10k XP which will be 15k XP with the bonus and 30k XP with the Lucky Egg active. Ultra Friend normally gives 50k XP but it'll be 75k XP with the bonus and 150k XP with a Lucky Egg. And for Best Friends, normal XP is 100k which will be 150k this season and 300k XP with a Lucky Egg on top of that. To make the most out of the 4 times catch Stardust, you can use Star Pieces which will increase the Stardust gains from catching by a further 1.5 times. These will stack so you'll get around 600 base Stardust per catch. And remember, certain Pokemon give more than 100 base Stardust. These are some specific Pokemon like Paris, Ordino and many others. And also any evolved Pokemon in the wild will give a higher base Stardust. For a basic unevolved Pokemon you get a base of 100 Stardust when you catch them. For stage 1 evolutions you get base 300 and for stage 2 evolutions you get base 500 Stardust. Multiplying these with the event bonus and the Star Piece will give a really good amount of Stardust per catch. So for the notable wild encounters, it's good to know that Hoppip, Houndour, Buizel and Fletchling will have increased shiny rates, so it's worth going after these if you've not got the shinies yet. Houndour is also not a bad spawn because Mega Houndoom is a top 10 fire type raid attacker and it's the 3rd best dark type raid attacker. And we will have the 4 new Pokemon spawning in the wild, so make sure you pick them up while they're spawning because after this event and the next event, the Ultra Unlock Paldea event, these Pokemon could be quite a lot rarer to get, so it's worth getting enough candy to evolve each of them during this event for the decks. And remember, Lechonk will be releasing with its shiny available, so that'll be a good one to hunt. Additionally, Lechonk's evolution Oinkologne has some potential in PvP with its high stamina stat, and it has access to moves like Tackle, Body Slam and Trailblaze. Its typing is normal and its stats will be 169 attack, 162 defense and 251 stamina. The 3 Paldean starters are worth picking up for the decks and they've also got some potential to have some use in the game, especially as eventually they'll get access to Community Day moves which will help them out in PvE and PvP. Out of the 3, Quaxly and its evolved form Quaquaval seems to have the most potential. It has a decently high attack and has potential in PvP with Wing Attack as a fast move and access to Hydro Cannon in the future. Quaquaval is a water and fighting type with attack of 236, defense of 159 and stamina of 198. Sprigatito's final evolution Meowscarada is a grass and dark type, and it also has a pretty high attack of 233, defense of 153, and stamina of 183. It is a glass cannon and it will be improved when it gets access to Frenzy Plant in the future. And finally, Fuecoco's evolution Skellydirge is a fire and ghost type, and it has 207 attack, 178 defense, and 232 stamina. With this Pokemon currently having access to Incinerate and in the future Blast Burn, it has the potential to be a decent fire type going forward. Out of the new Pokemon, I would recommend focusing on Lechonk and Quaxly, as they seem to have the most potential at the moment. Additionally, if you are hatching eggs, it's a good time to be opening gifts and getting 7km eggs, because the new Pokemon will be in those eggs during this event. These same new Pokemon will also be in field research, so keep an eye out for that. In terms of notable raid encounters, in 1-star raids will be Unknown, AD, EL, and P, and it is worth picking up one of each of these letters if you don't have them yet, because Unknown are very rare in the wild and they're usually kept for in-person or other special paid for events. Out of the 3-star raid bosses, Metagross is the best to go for here because it is the second best steel type raid attacker and number 1 in its shadow form. It's also a top 10 psychic type raid attacker, and it's good in the Master League, being ranked 43. It does have a mega form coming in the future as well, which will be really strong. Machamp is also not a bad option if you don't have any better fighting types. For the 5-star raids, Kartana could be worth raiding because it has the highest DPS of a grass type raid attacker. In contrast, Celesteela doesn't have any meta relevance at the moment, so you could pass on this one. For Mega Manectric, it is the 4th best electric type raid attack, so it could be worth raiding enough to Mega Evolve one. Here are some 100% IV values that you can look out for the new Pokemon. For Quaxly, the 100% IV values will be 460 CP from research, 614 from eggs, and 921 CP for its max level in the wild, and 998 with a weather boost in rainy weather. For Fuecoco, the 100% IV values will be 483 from research, 644 from eggs, and 966 for its max level in the wild, and 1046 with a weather boost in sunny weather. For Sprigatito, the 100% IV values will be 435 CP from research, 579 from eggs, and 870 CP for its max level in the wild, and 942 with a weather boost in sunny weather. For Lechonk, the 100% IV values will be 314 from research, 418 from eggs, 628 CP for its max level in the wild, and 680 with a weather boost in partly cloudy weather. With the 4x catch XP and stardust bonuses, as well as the introduction of some new Pokemon to the game, this event definitely seems like one that's worth playing. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be playing the event, and check out this video on the screen now to see what else is in store for September. And as always, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.